This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the chairman and CEO of Mawson Gold, Mr. Michael Hudson. Mike, I have you live from the field on the road. How are you today?
On the road, safe and looking forward to having a quick chat to you today, Gerardo.
Well, thank you for your time. Let's get right into it. You just drilled a 120-meter step out, the deepest drill hole at South Palokas in Finland. You drilled 30.8 meters at 3.9 grams per ton gold and 1,403 ppm cobalt. Phenomenal grades, phenomenal widths. You have to be happy with the results. 7 drill holes total were announced today, and what we've come to expect from the project, right? Consistent mineralization, but now it appears you're getting it further down dip, and the step out I know was important to you.
Yeah, exactly. It was a very, very strong result in many respects. Grade wise, almost 4 grams over 30 and a bit meters, and then that cobalt is getting higher grade. That adds over nearly 1.5 grams of gold equivalent there. So it's impressive in terms of grade. It's impressive in terms of width, and literally there was not another drill hole of grade within 120 meters. So the last press release that we put out a couple of press releases ago was the last drill hole. So we're on to the grade of the system. So big step outs. I think 280 meters we've stepped out in the South Palokas down plunge this season. The more you drill a structurally controlled gold deposit that delivers, and this is delivering, the more you tend to find these high-grade parts of the system. And we hadn't done that this time last year, but through persistence, through understanding, and through ultimately drilling, this system keeps on delivering. And we're building a project. We've talked about that before, but this is impressive. Now we've drilled extremely thick mineralized zones over 70 meters. We've drilled consistently very high grade, sort of 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce system over hundreds of meters at Yoki East. The thick zone was at the Hut. We drilled some very high grades at Raya, and now we're drilling very good thick high grades down plunge at Palokas. So we've delivered on all our aims, I think you can say already, with holes still to deliver from the drill project this season.
That's an important point. Gold seems to be putting in a very strong base at the $1,800 level. I suspect the end of Q3, the beginning of Q4 is going to make for some exciting times in the gold space. That's going to coincide with the 36 drill holes that you have to report from 5 different areas, and the resource upgrade, which is now scheduled for August of this year. Of course, this is the beginning of the month here. So we're looking 3 to 3.5 weeks maximum, correct?
Correct. We've got our skates on and been working hard. We had Dr. Nick Cook, the company's chief geologist, up in Finland over the last month. He was able to get an exemption to leave Australia. He's just come out of quarantine 2 weeks, coming back into Australia. So we've certainly been on it, working hard. The team up there is working extremely hard, and I believe we'll be able to deliver within that time frame. And you can see where it's going. It's a project that just keeps on getting bigger. And this time last year we had 300,000 ounces. We put out 700,000 ounces, 10 months ago or 11 months ago, and now we're on track for another significant upgrade.
Before I let you go, I have to ask about Australia. Excellent results from there. Lots of news flow to come from Australia. Can you touch on that a bit before I let you go, Mike?
Yeah, literally going out to look at the core again today, and the rig. It's one rig continuously going on the Sunday Creek project. That's another project, a little earlier stage than Finland, of course, but everywhere we're drilling there, we're finding gold and the mineralized structures and building out volume and grade. So it's delivering very nicely. We're looking at all our options. We haven't made it a secret to spin out the Australian assets onto the ASX. That is, of course, not a formal decision yet, but that's the strategy and aim, and we're going through all the background with both exchanges to make sure that can be done all appropriately and in a time efficient manner that's fair to all shareholders. And and Finland, as you can see, is on a roll, and we're permitting there and building a project towards a mining project. So they've got sort of slightly different trajectories over the next coming years, and that's why we're going down this path.
Well, I have to say the project in Finland, I think looks ripe for a takeout. If I was a mid-tier or even a major that believes in the project and that the project can grow the way that we believe it can grow, it would look pretty appealing and accretive. So I'll leave that there. I know you probably don't want to opine on that, but anything else to add, Mike?
No, just it always feels good as an exploration geologist to do what we're doing. These things don't happen very commonly, so we're all very excited about what we're doing up in Finland.
Excellent. Great work as always, Mike. We'll chat soon.
Thanks, Gerardo.
Thank you.